Welcome back to another video, everybody, and buckle up because this is a long one. It's a sewing vlog and it got a little out of control, so sit back, relax, and let's do some sewing. Well, everyone, I'm just sitting here and I'm currently putting together a pattern. Got it all taped up. I'm about to cut it out and I'm gonna make a little top. We'll just make it a little top. I finished my jeans, by the way. Sewing vlog, also, just so you know. I guess we'll start there. We're doing a little sewing vlog here. I just have like so many things to talk to you about and like catch you up on. So I'm just putting together a pattern right now that I wanna make. And I'm gonna cut it out and then we're gonna cut out our fabric. I mean, technically, like I probably could have finished this all today. From start to finish, could have finished it. But I've just been dilly-dallying. You know, sometimes you do that. I'm like taping together my pattern and like looking at my phone and just being a silly goose, basically. Just taking my time and enjoying it. Because I really don't mind the whole like taping together a pattern process. It doesn't bother me in any way. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I think I'm very lucky in the fact that I have this giant dining room table that is my sewing zone that I use, so that's really helpful. So we're making a really interesting top today. We're doing the Lenne top from Lore Piar, and it's very beautiful. And I'm very excited to make this. And I'm using this fabric. Okay, this is kind of silly. We're gonna make it in a stretch velvet, okay? We're making a stretch velvet top where it's just what has to happen. I have this, I love this, I wanna use it, but I don't know what. And realistically, is this fabric made into anything going to be something that I will wear frequently? I don't think so, because I'm definitely more of a casual kind of person. I got this for like $3 a yard or something, and I think I only got 2. So I don't have very much of it, so it's perfect for just like a top, basically. And it's stretchy, of course, stretch velvet. It's so soft, thin enough that I think it'll be okay for this pattern, which is super cute. It has like this really neat like ruched shoulder detail. There's like so many different variations you can make with like long sleeves, short sleeves, one sleeve, no sleeves. Very cool. Everybody that's reviewed it has said it's a very flattering pattern. Like it just looks really nice. So I guess we'll see if I can make this look good. So that's what I'm working on right now. And let's get going. Let's cut this pattern out and then we'll just keep chit-chatting. Sound good? God, you know when you like pre-wash fabric and it just smells so good and it's like fresh laundry and it's not quite as good as like wet laundry, but it's still pretty darn good. Pretty delicious. Hold on, I need to look at my instructions for this cutting because I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. I'm not gonna make a mistake here. How do we cut out our pattern? And you know what's awesome about this pattern? My favorite thing in the entire world is most patterns are drafted for a B cup, right? That's like the standard. So many of us are just not a B cup. So when you find a pattern company that either gives you choices for your cup size for your top so you don't have to do the adjustments yourself, or just their standard is drafted for like your fit, and that's this one for me. She drafts with a C cup and that's what I am in sewing. And so I don't have to do any adjustments. And that is just like, that makes me so happy. That's just so nice. My measurements fit exactly into a size 12 on her size chart, so no adjustments needed. We'll see though. I don't understand where does, oh, hello. What do I do with these?
Scissors because you won't accidentally stretch the fabric. Don't forget that if you need to cut this piece from the iron or paper press.
So you may be noticing that I'm using my rotary cutter here to cut out my paper pattern, and that is something that people generally don't recommend. Just like using your fabric scissors to cut out paper, don't do that either. I do it anyway. I mean, I don't use my fabric scissors to cut paper, but I do use my rotary cutter to cut out my patterns because it's just so much easier, and I have so many blades. Just let me do it, okay? I had to come cut this on the floor in the kitchen because with a material like this, you don't want it hanging at all. And I was having a little bit of hangage on the side of the dining room table where I usually cut. So here I can just lay it flat, have it just be a lot better. Honey, please don't lick this, honey. But of course, then we're gonna run into the issue of dogs. The dogs are gonna wanna see what's going on in here. They're gonna come on over. I need a pattern weight. Please don't step on that, Briggy. Briggs, don't step on it. The paw was already in motion. What can we ask of him? He just wants to be where I am. I love him. This color though, of this fabric, Briggs, looks absolutely gorgeous with your fur. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna need you to get out, please. You're really not a very good pattern weight. Is this shit gonna fray like crazy when I cut it? Let's see. Here we go. All right, do not sniff the sharp blade. Come on. I know you don't know, but like, geez. Jeez Louise. It is fluffing everywhere. This is stressful. And stressful it was indeed. Oh my goodness. Somehow cutting on the floor was easier yet also harder at the same time just because of being on the floor. And I really feel for all the people who have to cut their fabric out on the floor all the time. Props. Honey, I'm not mad at you. I just need you to not be where you are right now. Do you feel like I'm mad at you? I'm not mad at you. I promise. Here you go. Ready? Go. That either was a good idea or a bad idea. We'll soon find out. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Terry, you're cutting it the wrong way. Are we cutting it the wrong way? No, it's the right way. Oh, did I do my top the wrong way? Oh, I'm confused. Breaks this color looks so nice on you. I understand shifty fabric now. And I'm starting to get a little bit worried about how sewing this is going to go. We'll see. This stuff also, as expected, very sheddy, little fluffs everywhere. So I got the base, the front and the back piece cut out, and then I brought my mat back to the table to do the sleeves because certain dogs were a little bit too into the process of me being on the floor. They were very excited about it. I did it, sleeves are cut out, and guess who remembered to cut them mirrored this time? It was me. Fourth time's a charm. This is my fourth sleeve garment. Probably not a good idea to do it in this fabric, but like look at all the little fluffies that it leaves behind. I kind of love it. Kind of love it. This is a little bit aesthetic, isn't it? 2 sleeves mirrored properly, front and back. I guess I'll tidy up. I don't know if I feel like continuing any more sewing today. I guess what I could do is at least switch my serger over back to the pink thread from the black so that it's ready to go for when I need it, because I will need it. So I guess I could do that at least and just tidy up and then get ready for the next steps and probably just start and finish this tomorrow then. So, you know, like putting together your pattern and cutting the pattern out and cutting out the pieces, that's like a whole separate step. So that can just be a day all on its own, you know? So you can just jump at it next time you're in the zone and ready to go, ready to rock and roll. So usually with a sewing pattern, you kind of you start to really just know the order of operations when you're putting stuff together. You really pick that up quickly of like which you usually do first. Like you do shoulder seams generally in like a tank top style shirt. Shoulder seams will be done first. Then sometimes you'll finish the neckline right then, and then maybe you'll do a flat assembly of sleeves with her sleeves, or you'll do the side seams, and then your arm, you know, you kind of start to get the gist of it. But when you're making a new pattern with new techniques that's going to be turning out cool and different, always make sure you read that instruction booklet. Read it top to bottom multiple times. I've already read it like 3 times. And I couldn't tell you right now what my next steps would be. I don't know because this one is so different to me. Like this is such a new thing that I'm making. Like look at the pattern. Check that out. Look at this weird little bit up here. What's that doing? What are we going to do with that? I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm very excited. Look at all the fabric we have left. It's cute. Look at that. A little burrito of beautiful pink stretch velvet. I was trying to remember where I even got this fabric because I was like, maybe I want like another meter of this. Maybe I want another meter to make another little something. Can't remember where I got it. I thought I knew, and if it was the place that I thought, they don't have it anymore. So that's kind of sad. Same with this one. Can you see this? My little like, it's like Dalmatian print kind of. It's a really, really flowy light fabric. And at first I thought I was gonna make like some flowy loose pants. Like how fun would that be? And then I thought a dress. And then I thought, why not both? But again, don't worry about the fabric. And if it was the place that I thought, they don't have it anymore. Very sad, very sad. Okay, what was I doing? But I forgot. Sometimes when I'm starting a new pattern and you see how many pages are in the instruction booklet, it can get a little bit daunting. But then by the time you actually scroll all the way down to where the instructions start, for example, this one, They start, for my view, on page 28. There's only 7 pages of instructions to put this bad boy together, and there's just lots of diagrams, so the pictures are taking up a lot of space. How fun is that? All right, so I think I'm just gonna call it quits for the night. I'm not gonna sew tired because that's not fun. Don't sew tired, you guys. We got our pieces cut out and ready to go. So tomorrow we can start right back and probably finish it. Start it and finish it. Actually, I lied, I have PT tomorrow, so I'm not gonna have a lot of time. We'll finish it when we finish it, okay? Can I tell you about my latest sewing adventure that's happening that I'm so excited about? So, first of all, I finished my ginger jeans. Ladies and gentlemen, the ginger jeans are done. Now, are they good? Not particularly, not particularly. I still wear them. I wore them to work today. They're perfect work pants because the front gets covered by an apron. And I'll show you what I mean in just one second. I want to get this freaking hair dealt with and out of the way. My bobby pin was just pulling and feeling very annoying. So I'm wearing them right now, and are you ready for the jump scare of your life? Here we go.
Oh my God!
So I did some sort of major mess up when I was doing the fly and like stitching the fly shield and stuff inside. So it constantly just kind of looks like popping out, you know? Like maybe I didn't do up my fly, but no, she's done up. You can just fully see her. She's supposed to be, they're a little bit stretched out right now, so pardon that. It should be, you know, like that, right? Folded over and perfect. But somewhere in the steps, I messed up big time. Forgot a stitch somewhere. But these are my gingies. They're a little bit loose, like I said, because I've been wearing them all day at work. But they don't honestly look that bad. I have like a little bit of drag lines happening here, but honestly, I think a huge factor in that is just the messed up fly situation and them not sitting where they're supposed to be sitting on my body, like up there. And like those right there are kind of just natural lines you're gonna get in your pants because bodies are 3D, you know, they move. Anyway, so those are my pants. That's my pants situation that's happening. At first I was like kind of discouraged and like really upset. And I was like, oh, I thought like I tried so hard to make sure they would fit well. My based fit was like perfect. There were no drag lines or anything. And it was like so good. And then everything just went downhill after I finished them. But it's okay because they were my first pair of like hard pants with like a button or like with a zip fly and everything in the front. Be nice to yourself. Give yourself grace. Come on, girl. It's fine. They are completely wearable. Just cover them up with something long in the front. That's all you have to do. But I was feeling a little down and a little sad about my pants. And I was like, maybe I'm never gonna make pants for a long time now. And then I was just scrolling on Instagram and a little local shop, well, not really local, it's kind of far away, but close enough to me, had a little post saying, we still have 2 spots left in this pants making workshop that's like 4 weeks long on Sundays when I can attend. How rare is that, by the way? Classes and stuff are never held at a time when I can go due to my work schedule. And so that alone, I was like, they're making pants. It's when I can go. It's really expensive. And so I paid for it and I signed up. But I won't get to go unless the whole class fills up. So somebody else better freaking sign up or I'm gonna be really mad. But it starts in the end of March and I'm very excited. We're making pants. We're making the worker trousers from Modern Sewing Co. I'm not crazy about that pattern, but I thought, why not? You know, like just go and learn some stuff, learn some things. And I figured I already even have the most perfect fabric for it. Insert my beautiful 9-ounce brushed bull denim, which is going to be perfect for these pants basically. And I'm so excited. So I want to have pants made out of this. Are you guys excited for that? What do we think? Is this a good pants color for me? Ooh, I think it'll be fine. I really like this fabric. It's really nice. Or I'm not sure how heavy it is, but I also, gosh, I did order a twill, a cotton linen twill. I'm not sure if that's going to be heavy enough for these pants, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll decide which one I want to make it out of when that fabric gets here. But in the meantime, I thought this was going to be great for that. Okay, that's it. I've been rambling for like 10 minutes now, apparently. So like I said, I'm gonna go to bed and we will continue our shirt tomorrow. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to another day of sewing. You'll notice I don't have the Lenne shirt in front of me at the moment. And that's because I am currently, my brain is on we're on a new thing. I know I need to finish that, okay? And I will, but first I wanna get this pattern put together because as you know, as I spoke about, I signed up for a pants workshop and I'm very excited. However, at the pants workshop, I gotta bring my supplies. I have to bring like my shears and pins and, well, my sewing machine and like all the little stuff that you need for sewing and making pants. And I was like, what am I gonna bring all that stuff in? And so I decided I'm just gonna make a bag. The pattern that I'm gonna use is the Bestie bag from BF Patterns, the pattern line from Blackbird Fabrics. Plus the bag is just so cute. And let me show you the fabrics that I chose. So as soon as I got this idea in my head, basically I stopped working on that shirt and I was just on that internet looking for the fabric that I wanted. And I knew I wanted to use a Ruby Star Society fabric, and there was only one shop that I could find that at. And then I just got everything else that I needed from there. And this cute little patch that I'm gonna put on it. Isn't that so cute? A little bit unnecessary, I understand, I know, okay? But that's so cute. And if this is my little sewing bag to bring my sewing supplies back and forth, a sewing patch seems very appropriate. Okay, ta-da! This is the fabric that I chose. It's a really nice canvas. I thought that'd be good for the outside. And then I'm gonna do the lined version, but the fabric that I got, here, let me show you this. See, this is the tricky thing, obviously, about buying fabric online. Like, both of my monitors I have upstairs show colors very differently. But on both of them, this fabric looked a little bit more beige. And in person, it's definitely gray and not kind of the vibe I was going for. I think it would still be fine because it's just the lining of the bag. And I debated doing like a fun color for the inside, but I thought let's just do like a really chill neutral so that I can see all my sewing supplies in there and things don't, like a pattern or a print or something I think would have been too busy. So I chose this because I thought it was going to be the same or similar color to this zipper. It is not even close whatsoever. However, I do have this like super light pink cotton that maybe we could get away with instead. This originally is going to be the backing for my quilt that I haven't finished yet, but I can always get new backing fabric for my quilt, you know? I'm thinking that looks a little bit better. I just want to get the pattern cut out, okay? Because I still have to wash this fabric and everything. So I just want to get this pattern put together, cut out, and then I'll go back to the shirt, okay? I promise. Then I'll go back to the shirt. Anyway, so I thought that yesterday, silly me, silly bitch. I thought that yesterday, before and after PT, I would like have the desire and energy to sew. I did not. I simply did not. I'm sorry. I just didn't. Because I was, you know, when you get stuck in that like waiting mode and your brain is like, I can't really move to a new task because like this is a thing that's happening in this many amount of minutes or whatever. So I was in waiting mode yesterday. So instead I was just doing like research. I don't know. My brain didn't feel like it wanted to talk to the camera and stuff, so I just didn't. And then I went to PT, and then I came home, and then I had dinner and I went to bed because it takes me a long time to get there and back, so that's really annoying. See, I thought this bag was going to be really good for my sewing stuff to tote back and forth because it has some pockets on the inside, and then it also has a zipper on top to keep everything in. So like if I drop it, all my sewing supplies and pins and shit aren't going to go flying everywhere. We don't want that to happen, do we? Absolutely not. How fun. What a good excuse to make a Bestie bag. And I will be so transparent with you. My supplies for this bag, $54 for all the fabric, the zipper, some matching thread, the bias tape, and then the pattern itself is $11. So she's not a cheap bag, you guys. And I'm obviously very excited about my pants workshop. So what do you want me to do, huh? Not be excited about it? Well, that's not gonna happen. I'm already excited. La-di-da. We got one piece already done and cut out. A small lining pocket. Oh yeah, did I already mention I'm just going to be doing the medium size bag? I think the large might be a little bit too big for what I'm going for. So I'm just going to do the medium. Or maybe did I buy enough fabric to do large if I wanted? I don't even think I did. I think I only bought enough fabric for a medium. So we're stuck doing a medium whether we want to or not now. I don't want it to be too big, then you're gonna put too much stuff in it and then that hurts your shoulders when you're carrying it. And we can't have that happening. Okay, my sewing pals. I've just spent like the last hour fighting with my serger again. Cannot figure out what is happening when something so weird happens. I will be changing the threads and it'll be fine. It'll be serging just fine, looping just fine. Everything's great for like 10 inches. And then the thread just comes out of the hole of the loopers. The thread isn't breaking. The thread is still part of the chain, still attached to the project, still attached in the machine. It's coming out of the hole? I don't know how that makes any sense unless there's like a secret crack in there that I don't know about. I don't get it. I don't know why it's happening. I've watched like 18 how to thread your Juki machine videos on YouTube, and I follow them all to a T, exactly, step by step, inch by inch. All the tensions are correct. Everything is in its hole. Everything is where it needs to be, and it'll be sewn along, and it just comes out of the hole. Anyway, I don't get it, but somehow it's, we're friends again now, and about the 8th time threading it, it finally decides it's gonna stay doing what it likes to do. So we're good, we're fine on that front. So I just did some little testies, some tests on my fabric. I've been doing some tests to see which stitches are gonna work well with this particular fabric, and I'm thinking triple straight stitch for the regular sewing machine is looking real nice, real strong. Look at that good little, looking good. Now that I'm absolutely covered in these like asbestos-like velvet fibers from cutting the fabric, we can actually start to assemble our shirt. Finally, I got my little bag pattern all cut out already, so she's ready to go whenever we're ready for her. And I'll just pull up my instructions here for our top, and we'll just see how far we get. You know I said we could probably start it and finish it in one afternoon now that it's all cut out and ready to go, but if I'm not feeling it, we're gonna take a break, you know? What's the rush? Who's forcing me to sew this? Nobody but myself. And also, if you are a sewist, if you are a seamstress, if you sew things, if you are an experienced sewer, do you pre-wash your canvas fabric for bag making? Thoughts, feelings? Because I'm finding all sorts of conflicting information here. Some people say that if you wash it, the spin cycle is going to mess it up and leave like permanent creases on it. And then other people are like, well, of course you got to pre-wash all your fabrics. And like, I'm of that mind. I would like to pre-wash all of my fabrics. I just don't know what to do. I'm like, do I risk it? I think I'm just going to do it and see what happens, I guess. And then we'll report back. Okay. You know, I keep thinking like, where and when am I even going to wear this top? And I don't know. Like, I don't know what bottoms would I wear this with. All I can think of is like maybe some cool like wide leg trousers or something, or maybe just like some wide leg jeans. For some reason in my head, it has to be wide leg or it's gonna look weird. And I don't think I even have the correct type of bottoms that I would wear with a top like this. So again, why am I making this? Just for fun, okay? Just for fun and just for experience. Just to see what it's like sewing with stretch velvet, because I've never done that before, and how exciting. So we are starting with sewing basting stitches along our front shoulder. It took me a second to remember which piece was which, because these are just funky looking pattern shapes. So we're doing our basting stitches here, along that line. One row down. Voila. This is gonna be the hardest part for me. We have to gather it and then make it match up with the back shoulder. And honestly, evenly gathering is my weak point, that's for sure. I am not great at getting even gathers. So I guess this is a good top to practice on, right? Let's do our best, everyone. Holy shit, did I just do that like that quickly? Ain't no way. Did I really just do that quickly? I don't know, how does that look? Can you see? That looks pretty even, right? Not too bad. What can you see that I can't? I think that looks okay. Okay, I think we did it. Great. Pin in place. So if I pin in velvet, is it gonna leave permanent holes? Let's find out. Okay, we're pinned in place. Now we're going to baste. This is scary. Baste in place the gathered shoulder with the slashed neckline's corner and the lower corner from the slashed armhole from the back and the front pieces together. What? What? Yeah. Let me reread this a couple times. Don't fret, everyone. I figured it out. I was looking at the wrong view instructions. Simple. We got this. Did I just sew over my pins? Yes, I did, but that's only because I'm using a 5mm length stitch. All right, y'all. I've hit a point in the sewing pattern where I am thoroughly confused because what the diagram shows is not what happens when you fold over a piece. I know that doesn't make any sense to you, but she even has a video tutorial and I was watching it, but you can't really see what she's doing, so it's very difficult to kind of figure. I mean, I think I get what the idea is of what it's supposed to be, but simply because the diagram shows like a perfectly clean fold over, and that's just not what can even possibly happen with this, I'm confused about what to do with a little pokey out edge. Let me just show you what I'm talking about because this probably makes no sense. Here we have the top of our like slashed neckline. And so the idea is that this gets folded over here and then we sew this, and then that's like the beginning of our neckline once this gets folded open and turned out. But this side I'm confused about because when you fold this over, obviously that's happening, right? But in the instructions, it's like this perfectly little folded over thing. And so that's throwing me off because I'm like, am I supposed to tuck in the little spot? You know what I mean? What do I, how, where's the angle? Where does the angle come from? I'm so confused because even if I like do that, that little tiny thing there, is that what I'm supposed to sew? Because then it's not like smooth and straight. And is that fine? Is this what I'm aiming for? I think I'm just gonna do that because I don't know what else to do. That's my confusion for the moment. Maybe I'm just overthinking it because obviously the diagrams are not gonna 100% look like how it's going to look in real life, but they should. Shouldn't they? I don't know, you guys, I'm confused. All right, I'm just gonna continue working away, I guess. And well, it's almost bedtime, so probably not finishing this today. Maybe we'll finish it tomorrow. All right, so I abandoned you for a couple days because I made a bag instead, okay? And I will show you the bag, but right now I'm working on the shirt, the Lenne top. I'm just hemming it finally. Doing the sleeves was a bit tricky. I had a bit of a rough time with that. I'm hoping that the pressing I did of the seams hopefully is enough to make it not look terrible. I haven't really put it on yet, so we'll see how it goes. If you know, you know. A habit of mine is that I like 95% of the way finish a project, and then there'll be like, I have to hem the bottom, and that's the only step left, and then I just like don't. But I still wear it because I'm just like, ugh, it's just a hem, like come on, and hems take so long because the bottoms are so long. But oh my God, if there was ever a hem to skip, it's this one on this top with the stretch velvet. So my eyes are like watering because it like all of a sudden feels smoky. I know I have the oven on to bake muffins, but like, this seems excessive. All right, everything's actually okay, but man, so I'm doing the hem on this shirt and I'm using the triple straight stitch. So it does like 3 stitches and then it goes forward and it's so slow. That's how slow it is. But I don't really like to go super, super fast, like pedal to the metal, because then the stitch kind of looks a little like sloppy, and sometimes just going slower results in a nicer finish. So here I am, being a turtle. What a pain. She's done. She's looking a tiny smidge wavy, but hopefully it just needs like a press. Here's our top. Little sleeve action. So like, it's like wearing metal. I'm so excited to try it on. And there's our wavy hem at the moment. So let me give this a quick press and see if it helps at all. Maybe like a little bit of steam might help relax it. So it actually did help so much. I just wanted to show you the actual difference of like how it is. It looks like that. Do you even see a difference? I can. I don't know. There we have it. Our liquid water top is done. Our liquid pink water. The hem looks pretty good now, huh? Cute. Still have to try it on. We will do that in a second. Well, guess what, everyone? Guess what I did? The shirt is done, and I have put it on, and I'm not, like, I like it, but there's one thing about it that I'm not sure I love. So I'll put this on, and I will show you my shirt, okay? And we'll talk about it, and we'll discuss, and you can let me know what you think. I still, though, I don't care what you say, I'm obsessed with this color, and, like, the way that it looks. Like, and look at that. Look in the draping. Oh, obsessed. Obsessed. All right, let me put this on. I'll be right back. Ta-da! Here she is. Oh, is she a little see-through? Can you see my bra? Oh my God, you can. How is it see-through? It needs a lining? Oh, lame. Excuse the pants. I'm wearing just like my baggiest, shittiest jeans of all time right now. Anyway, so here it is. Hello? It's cute. I love this. I love this so much. I don't know about you. I think that's super cute. Oh, you can see some of my wonky sleeve back there. Don't look too closely, okay? I gotta stop being so hard on myself about all my me-mades, because if you inspect ready-to-wear clothes a lot of the time, there's gonna be mistakes. You're gonna see things and be like, oh, why does it look like that? Why is that looking like that? So I gotta be nicer to myself, because not everything is going to be perfect. Sometimes it's gonna look like this. It's really cute. I love it. The only thing I don't like is, obviously, it is a slight smidge too tight across the girls. So surprisingly, I'm wondering if maybe this fabric wasn't quite as stretchy as it needed to be, but it still looks cute. Imagine like this shirt with like some cool high-waisted pants, or like maybe like a cool skirt or something. I don't know how to style clothes, you guys. I'm just playing in my mind, but this is fun. I like this. I feel like I'm wearing liquid silk. It's just so pretty. I just love the way the light hits it. I love it. I love velvet. I love velvet so much. I want to open a fabric store so bad.
Please watch this entire video. I have to get a huge ash tree removed in our backyard, so please watch the whole video so YouTube can make you watch ads. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I need the money. I need it. We gotta get a big tree removed. Please, before the fence goes in. Please, please. Back to the show.
We like this shirt. Yeah, it's cute. I would absolutely make this again in like a neutral color, maybe just like a black jersey, like some sort of like cotton spandex jersey material, something like that. Maybe like a bamboo jersey, viscose, I don't know. I wonder if I could make this out of my green olive rib knit that I have. I wonder if a rib knit would look okay. It might. I could try it out. I have so much of that fabric, and I keep flip-flopping. I'm doing that thing where like I know what I want to make with it, but I'm also like, but what if we made this instead? And it is a fabric that I carry all the time, so I can always just get more in the future if I wanted to. So now I'm like, oh, I can make whatever I want. Okay, this is our Lenne top. Lenne, I'm not sure, but I think it's super, super cute. And also, I'm gonna show you my bag now because this video is already like so long. We're just rolling with it at this point, okay? This is just the longest sewing video of all time. I'm gonna show you my bag that I finished. Are you ready for the cuteness? Oh, who's this? Is this Tara going out on the town with her cool little bag, her really cute little cool bag? Isn't that so adorable? This fabric, I'm obsessed. I love it so, so much. I think it's so cute. It was a very good choice. I went with the self fabric strap option with like a little tie. There's options to do like a webbing strap, and you can also get like a buckle. So I did end up going with the medium bag. I thought that would be like a good, decent size. It currently has all my work stuff in it right now. So a bottle of Aleve, some gum in my purse. It's so cute. I love her so much. We could make the strap shorter, and then she could be like an up top bag. I could put Clemmy in here. I could carry Clemmy around in here. How cute would that be? So the inside is like fully lined. We've got pockets in there. There's 2 on this side, and then there's a single bigger pocket on this side. So many spots to put our stuff. So yeah, there's a large one. There's also like a baby Bestie that's smaller. That would be super, super cute. The only issue that I ran into this was, I'll show you my one mistake zone, which is gonna be a problem I'm gonna need to figure out how to fix right here, because my zipper was 1 inch too long. And so I just kind of like trimmed it. And I thought that I had trimmed enough of like the zipper teeth off. And then when I was trying to sew this over that, my sewing machine needle hit the zipper and freaked the fuck out. It went like, and it was like, please don't use me for 10 minutes. Please, I'm resting. I need to rest. Please let me rest. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so stressed out. That was the scariest thing that's ever happened. Like, how can I fix that? Maybe I could just do like a little bit of like a mending, a little secret stitch going on in there by hand, super carefully somehow. I'm really not sure how I'm gonna fix that, but I will. So because I don't want this to fall apart, I want it to stay together forever. The bag and me, best friends. Because it's a bestie bag. Get it? Oh, so cute. So cute. Okay. So not only did I finish this bag this weekend, I started and finished another thing. Let me put it on for you. This is the Ogden cami by, is it True Bias? I believe it's True Bias. So I was wrong. I thought this was the Atelier Brunette challis. This one is a Lady McElroy challis, and it was so much harder to work with compared to my other one. Did I even show you that shirt? I made another shirt too. I posted about it on Instagram and on the app Threadloop, but I don't think I told you guys about it yet. When I said I've been sewing up a storm, I mean it. I've been sewing up a storm. So I also made this top. And she's super cute. Casual, adorable. I'll put this one on for you too. We're just doing a whole fashion show, okay? Like I said, this video is already so long. Roll with it. So this is the Ogden cami by True Bias. It is a sewing community staple. Everybody has made this top. Now I have two, and it's so cute. I love it so much. And this fabric is so swishy and light, and I love that like you can still wear a normal bra with it and the straps aren't like super duper visible. So cute. The only thing that I did differently in this, I'm just gonna flash you for kind of a second. It is lined in here, which we love. We love a lining. So it's just like a nice clean neckline, beautiful. So this on the pattern stopped like here. And I was like, why would I want the lining to end right on the nips? And I don't see how that wouldn't be the case for just about everyone. Why would you want that? So I just cut it basically as long as the spot on the fabric I was cutting out of would allow. And now I got this cute little swishy swooshy. I love it so much. I love it so much. You guys gotta look up the song, Germany's song for Eurovision this year. Is a banger. It's so good. Like if you're exercising, if you're like going for a run, put that song on. It's a pump up song. It's good. I don't really know what they're saying. You might not either. It's good. Trust me. It's really good. So this is my very first wearable toile. And the people are right. Whenever you make a toile, it's gonna end up perfect. Whenever you don't, your project's gonna end up like crap. Why is that a thing? That is such a thing. Should I put on my other shirt for you next? Do you wanna see that one too? Let's go. I forgot to do that classic sewist thing and tell you that I know that there's a strap twisted on that tank. I know there is. I know there is. I thought I was trying real hard to make sure that there wasn't a strap twisted. Turns out I tried too hard and therefore twisted. Moving on. And here we have the Revel topper from Sew House 7. I love this. This is so cute. So this one is the Atelier Brunette fabric, viscose challis. This one was so much easier to work with compared to the other one. It was like so slippery. I think this one, it has like kind of like almost like a crepey texture to it in a way. So it was so much easier to sew with and work with, and like it held the crease really well when I would press it, and it was just really nice. It was a great first experience working with a rayon. But yeah, this top comes like this, where there's no sleeves. Like this is the sleeveless version. And then you can also have like a little bit of a sleeve. And then there's also like a really big sleeve version that's like a big sleeve, and they're all really cool looking. And you can make it out of like a more structured linen, would look really cool. And then also in like these flowy fabrics is really nice. Like I am so excited for summer to have like drapey, fun clothes to wear in the summer. I'm so excited. Can you tell I'm a little bit like hopped up and energetic right now because I had to do adult things after work, AKA meet with an estimator for something. And then I had to call a tree removal company, and like I just had to do so many adult admin activities that I'm just like, I've got the zoomies now. I've got the zoomies, the sewing zoomies. Very cute. It has this beautiful like facing all in the front. If you can like see, cute, so adorable. This little like collar. She's like a little popover collar. I love it. The whole inside is finished really nicely. It's like French seams all up the sides. Did I French seam the side? No, I didn't. I just serged the edges on the inside and then pressed them. I cheated, but that's okay. But I think that would have been really tricky in the armhole, because the arm is like, I had a tiny smidge of trouble doing the arm. So don't look at my armpits, okay? But nobody ever will. And so now we have this cute little shirt. It's really great for like tucking in. Why am I still wearing these shitty pants? These pants suck. Whatever. It's really cute to like tuck in. I just really love it. I love it so much. I'm definitely gonna make more of this one and the Ogden cami. So that brings us currently up to date on Tara's sewing adventures and all the things that I've sewn recently. Actually, there's probably some things that I'm forgetting to show you. I feel like there are. There's gotta be some things that I'm forgetting to show you. Honestly, at this point, I've lost track. So I've started using the app Threadloop to keep track of all of my fabric that I have and all of my projects and all my patterns that I have, which is amazing. If you sew, Threadloop is the app for you. Ramble, 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 Tara has the zoomies. And so now, since I finished my little cami and my bag and my velvet top, I currently don't have a sewing pattern on the go, and that feels wrong. So I'll do a quick little recap. The bag slaps. I want to make another bag like this. It makes me want an industrial straight stitch machine real bad. Don't tell anyone, okay? Don't tell anyone, but I've got my eye out for like a used Juki industrial straight stitch, okay? I'm just putting that out there in the world. Don't say it out loud. We're just putting it out there in the world, okay? We'll see. I gotta pay for a tree to come down first. Anyway, bag, 10 out of 10. Will make again. Revel topper, 18,000 out of 10. Will make again. Lenne top, 9 out of 10. Will make again in a more normal fabric. And maybe I'll play around with like the other sleeve versions as well. You can do like sleeveless, you can do one sleeve, you can do long sleeves, you can make a dress. Cute. Maybe a little too tight for my taste though. Ogden cami, 10 out of 10. Will make again. Will make sure I don't twist my strap. It happens to the best of us. And so now that you're all caught up to date on my sewing plans, apparently I'm very into pink lately. Can you tell? There's a theme here. I noticed this as well when I was looking at all my fabric on the Threadloop app. I want to show that to you. Where is my phone? There's the Threadloop app. Look how cool. It's got my project on there. There it is. Look at that. And it's got like other people can post their projects and you can like read about it. There's like community discussions and stuff, and it shows you like newly released patterns. Honestly, this app is amazing. It's everything you would need for sewing. And look, here's all of my fabrics that I've so far put in here. That's all of them. I think I've said this before. I'm officially obsessed with fabric and I can't stop it, okay? I can't stop it. I just want to pet it. I just want to like be like this. I just want to be draped in all the projects all the time. I love it. That's all I have to say. Okay, well, thanks for hanging out in this incredibly long sewing video. I know it's probably like 30 minutes long, maybe even longer. I have no idea yet, but I know I've been talking for a very long time and now I need a new project. Honestly, I think I'm ready to tackle another pair of pants even before I do my pants workshop. Or at least maybe I'll work on like a toile at least of one of the patterns that I already have. I think that'll be a fun little thing to work on. So maybe that's what's up next. I'm gonna work on a toile of my Helen's Closet Brooks jeans, maybe as like the shorts version, just to, you know, if it's a wearable toile, then I can wear some shorts when it gets nice out. So I think that's what's gonna be up next for me in terms of sewing. And then I have my workshop, which I'm so excited for. Okay, so let's have a quick little vote. If you are still watching this video, I need you to tell me if I should be making my worker trousers at the sewing class out of this, the teak bull denim, or the crocus bull denim. Let me know what you think. We'll see. Either way, I love both of those fabrics and I want pants made out of both of those fabrics. So I'm not sure what I will decide or how much your influence will sway me, although I am very easily influenced. Let me know what you think. Crocus or teak in the comments. Let me know which color you think I should make my pants out of. I can't guarantee, I mean, I don't have the crocus one on hand at the moment. I don't think it's even been shipped yet, so it might not get here in time for the class. But if it does get here, I would like it to be a contender. Which one should I use? Teak or crocus? Let me know in the comments. All right, thank you so much for hanging out, you guys, on my little sewing video. Just let me know which of the things I made was your favorite. So I need you to give me two things. Which denim color should I make my pants out of? And then also, which item is your favorite of my most recent makes? Bestie bag, Ogden cami, Lenne top, or Revel topper? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks you guys, I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!